Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Katie and today we are talking about why I switched from my paper Erin Condren planner to a digital planner on my iPad Pro. For anyone who has been on this channel for the last 7 years that I've been doing YouTube, you'll know I have always had Erin Condren. I've only ever used Erin Condren planners. I have promoted her planners like crazy without ever getting paid for it because I loved them. And I've given them away to you guys. I've given them as gifts to family members and friends. And I never thought I would see the day where I said, I'm not using an Erin Condren planner anymore. And in fact, when I said that to my friend Laura, she was like, what? But basically what ended up happening was I saw a video on Instagram from Kira from OK Baby, and she was talking about how she had switched to a digital planner because the Erin Condren planners, they don't have enough room. If you're just trying to run your household, it's perfect. But if you're running your household, a blog, a YouTube channel, plus other things like I run 3 businesses, that's a lot of work and it does not fit within the Erin Condren planner. There just isn't enough space for the daily spaces to really be able to accomplish things, and then also being able to have like meeting notes and master to-do lists and daily to-do lists and things like that. So Kira from OK Baby talked about how she had made the switch, and she linked to a girl's Etsy where she had bought her digital planner. A lot of people in the comments were telling her, girl, you spent too much, $50 for a digital planner is ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. And after I saw how this digital planner was designed, what it came with, I was like, okay, hold up. This is well worth $50. So I spent the $50, got it. What I didn't know at the time was that I did have to get the Good Notes app. So I went ahead and downloaded that. It was $7 in the App Store, which is not expensive for what you get, because let me tell you, the Good Notes app is going to change your lives. Let me say that again. The Good Notes app is going to change your lives. Everything that you ever need to do as far as notebooks, planning, things like that can fit right inside that app. And what's so amazing about it is you can name a notebook, choose a cover, you can choose what type of template is inside. Is it a college ruled notebook? Is it a legal pad? Is it dot paper? Is it just blank paper? Is it 3 columns, 2 columns, 4 columns? However you want to design the inside and the outside of your notebook, you can do within this app, and you can name it. And then what's even better, and it just blew my mind, using your iPad and your pencil, you can handwrite your notes into the notebook, and it gives you the exact same feeling as writing on paper. And then you can actually click the search button and it will search your handwritten notes. And for me, that is a game changer. Typically what I do is I have a different notebook per project that I'm working on, so that I know that all of my notes are in the same place. I just have to flip through the pages and find them. But being able to literally go into a notebook and type YouTube February 2nd, and all of my notes for the video that went up on February 2nd will be in there. Whether it's the tags I wanted to use, the bullet points I wanted to get to, things that I wanted to remember to put in the description box, whatever was going on, it's in there. Or what's even better is if you can't remember, you have 30 notebooks that you've created and you can't remember where you wrote something down, in the main app page, there is a search button and it'll search all of your notebooks for that phrase, YouTube February 2nd, or just YouTube, and it'll show you every single page that has that word written on there, whether you typed it or you hand wrote it. And for me, it saves so much time. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to like tell people about this. And I've actually convinced quite a few people in my lives in my life, not my multiple lives. I only have the one, but I've actually convinced multiple people to make the switch, and all of them have said like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So within my planner, there is a monthly grid where I write down what YouTube videos I'm gonna do. Now, for me, it's a lot easier to have multiple monthly grids. So I actually duplicated that page after I bought this template from the Etsy store. You can add more pages to it as much as you'd like. And so I actually duplicated that monthly page, and I have one for my YouTube channel, and then I have one for my other business. And that is because I have daily tasks for both, and I wanted to be able to have some place that's just all concise for the whole month. And so that's why you can see I have like all the YouTube videos I want to put up for the month of February. And as I put them up, I just cross them out with the highlighter button so that then I can see which ones I'm still working on, whether I need to film, edit, create a thumbnail, whatever. But the second they're uploaded and ready to go live, I will just cross them out and be done with it. The other thing that my particular digital planner comes with is the ability to like have your budget, birthday reminders, habit trackers, fitness tracker, all of that right along in the top that's clickable. This whole thing is clickable, by the way, but it's just easier to just have those like real quick pages to click on and be like, yes, I want to go look at my monthly budget tracker. For the monthly budget tracker, a lot of people, I've seen so many people say, I'll never use a budget tracker. I actually disagree. I think it's so important, because if you don't know where you're spending your money, you will have no money to spend at the end of the month. It's really easy to get caught up in, oh, I'll just go to Sephora and buy this real quick. Oh, I'll stop at Starbucks and get this. Oh, I'm not going to cook dinner tonight. I'll go to McDonald's for the kids. It's really easy to get into that, and those little things add up actually a lot quicker than we realize. And just being able to have like just a thing where you break down like, this is how much we're spending on the electric bill, this is how much we're spending on groceries, this is water, you know, all of that stuff. It kind of shows you what your miscellaneous money is. And at the end of the day, we all want to be successful. We all want to be able to own our own homes. We all want to be debt-free. And one of the fastest ways to do that is to know where you're spending your money. So I highly suggest actually using a budget tracker. Like I said, there's a lot of people that don't want to. They might already be using an app, or they feel like just checking their account balance every day is good enough. But just actually being able to physically see where it's all going really was like a kick in the teeth to myself. So that's just like a little side note there. Also, with this app, with this planner, there's extra pages in it that's on the down sidebar. So you've got like January, February, March, April, May, and then you have like your health planner, your house planner. And what's amazing about the house planner is like you can plan your daily chores, your weekly chores, your monthly chores, and it just acts as like your reminder. So you don't have to go in there every single day, but if you want to vacuum and mop your floor every day, just write it down as your daily chores. And then whatever your weekly chores are, maybe you only clean your bathrooms once a week, so write that down. Maybe you clean your windows once a month, so write that under the monthly. And it just really opens up so much brain space, because I don't have to think about anything anymore. Like the little things like that you don't realize that you're thinking about, you are. And for me, I don't have to anymore, because I know I check my monthly cleaning list the first Saturday of every month. And so when I check that, it's like automatically, oh, I got to do the windows. I got to do the screen door. Those are things that every now and then I'd be like, oh, did I clean the screen door? When was the last time I did that? Let me tell you, I went like a year without cleaning my screen door. It was embarrassing. And so it's one of those things that I don't have to say that anymore, because I know I did it on the first Saturday of every month. So it just kind of helps to create that routine that you need, but also it keeps it really concise. So this planner, if it was printed out, it would be 1,900 pages. That's massive. Carrying that around, that would be like carrying a 8x11 version of the Bible around. Like that's how big it would be. And with this, it's in my iPad. My iPad's not very heavy, and it just makes it so much easier to keep track of everything. I'm not digging around in my purse, pulling out notebooks, pulling out planners. It's all in just one thing. So I just wanted to share with you guys that's how and why I made the switch. I highly recommend this particular planner, so I'll leave it linked in the description box. And if you guys have any questions about making the switch, or you have any questions in particular about the app that I'm using, please leave them down in the comments. Or if there's any apps that you're using that you feel like has really helped keep you organized, I'd love to know what those are. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.